All right, how to make over 100, well actually what was it, $155,640 a year in a way where like you don't even know that you've made it, you don't really feel it, but you're making it, and you can't really give it to anybody else either because you can't. It's like a forced savings, and there's ghost money that eventually you'll see later on. You're working towards, I guess it's the it could be your retirement with rental property. So, and this is just with 4 properties. So there's 2 properties with just 1 unit, so that's 2, and there's 2 properties with 2 units, so that's 4 plus 2, that's 6. Yeah, is that 4? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's right. 6. 155,640. Obviously, wait, I got something in my foot. Obviously, that's not net because there are expenses. There's mortgages. There's insurance, taxes, and whatnot, and the repairs and freaking bunch of crap. But inflation is a real thing. So like rents are going to increase. Your mortgages stay about the same. The only thing that increases is taxes and insurance, but you can kind of shop around, and it's not going to increase as much as the rents do probably in the next 10, 15, 20 years. Plus, the tenants are paying for it. I know I got to shave. I will later today or tomorrow. I got a helper here. Trying to teach my little brother about rental properties and just how the world works here in the United States as far as owning assets and or liabilities and whatnot. Anyways, so 155 plus, and it fluctuates sometimes because some of them are Airbnbs, some of them are midterm rentals, and sometimes you rent them for more, you rent them for less, depending on the vacancy. Sometimes you have to give some money every month because you don't want the vacancy of a month, so you rather do like $200 less for 3 months, for example, than to have it vacant for half a month, and then half a month is like $1,500. So you kind of it depends, but somewhere around there. Call it 150 plus. Okay. Net from that, I don't know. Call it like 30 to 50 depending on the year. But that kind of increases as the years go by because of principal pay down, of rent increases, and of like just depreciation that you can kind of, it's indirectly that you can kind of use it. Well, the depreciation you use it with the taxes, the appreciation you can kind of use with either HELOCs or refinances and whatnot. So what I was trying to explain to my brother is that I don't need, I mean, I'm in it every day. Every single day I'm in it. And I still don't like fully see it sometimes because you're in the job, you're in the whatever. And after a month that you see, I do it like every 2 weeks, every month or so, the expenses and the P&L, profit and loss and all that. And you don't really see the ghost money, you know? You don't see the principal pay down. You don't see these things. You don't see the appreciation. You don't see the rent increases. You don't see the inflation working for you and like fighting for you. Like they're in your army, right? And it's so important because I have clients, I'm a real estate agent too, in Raleigh, North Carolina. By the way, if you're looking to buy or sell here, hit me up. I'll treat you like family. And if you're looking to buy anywhere else, I can still connect you to a great agent. Just add me on Instagram at realtor.branco. My name, at realtor.mynamebranco. and I'll connect you. But anyways, it's like homes, or even like a business. I was telling him, like my realtor business, or like my business in the rentals and rentals themselves. That's like a, you know, something you can touch. It's like you can touch the houses. They help you with the whole inflation thing, because I have clients in the realtor business that want to buy a house, but they can't afford it because it just, everything just increased, and like their wages didn't go up as much. And like, I'm like, well, you either need to buy something less expensive, or you need to make more money somehow, and then try again in a few months, or in a year, probably, according to some lenders. So it's a real thing, the inflation thing. It's like people don't really understand it. Like out of nowhere, you're gonna be like, what the heck? What happened to the money? But it's been eating you alive for the last 3 to 5 years, and you haven't even noticed it. Just like you don't notice the appreciation of your home, just like you don't notice the principal pay down that you get every single month by having something rented. So you need to have assets, because you're not going to notice either one, but one of them is playing against you, and the other one's playing with you in your army. So now the other thing about making this kind of money with a rental property is that you don't really see it either, because it's not all net. Okay, so you can't really spend it. Okay, even if you wanted to, you can't. You don't have it. Okay, it's just kind of, like I said, it's just ghost money that you'll see, because it increases, and what you owe the bank, it gets lower and lower every month. So eventually, in 10, usually it's 10, you kind of notice a big difference. But then obviously 15, 20, 25, 30 years, you're like, holy crap, I'm like super glad that I did this, because inflation worked in my favor. And kind of like one of my mentors says, inflation is a feature and it's not a bug. He was like a software guy, so that's why he says inflation is a feature, kind of like you know, like a computer feature, not a bug, as in, you know what I mean. But anyways, and if people think that you're making a lot of money, also, you cannot give them money, because you can't even spend it yourself. So it's like, I don't have it. I can't even spend it myself. How can I give it to you? So, but later on, you can actually help the people that need it the most. Obviously, you can't be helping just to help. Like, for example, if this guy was working and he's 23, single or whatever, has a good job or whatever, and calls me and says like, hey man, it's been, what is he, 14? It's been 9 years. He got a good job. He tells me, yo, I'm broke. I don't know what to do. I can't pay my credit cards. I will not give him any money. No way. Because that means he did something wrong, because he's making good money, and there's obviously some going on with his expenses that he needs to figure out. If it's something like life or death, like sure, but I would probably have not done my job in these 9 years if he actually has some type of problem financially, or he married the wrong girl. I don't know, but that's also something I'll probably teach him in the next few years to get with the right women, because if you get with the right girl, the right wife, your shit will increase. Oh, sorry, I can't curse in YouTube, but your net worth will increase, not decrease. And if you get with the wrong wife, it will decrease, for sure. So I don't know if I'll put this in there or not. It was already 8 minutes. I'll see you guys sometime this week. I'll try to do 2 videos. See ya. Bye.